And the Jayhawks will put it away to start the game. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Arizona State's offense will get the first possession of the game. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. It just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. The Sun Devils with the 1st and 10.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'll run play action. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for the big play. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Arizona State! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. He wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Stewart. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Trying play action. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he's playing with fire, and he's picked off. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
He'll keep it himself. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. They move the chains on the ground. Now another first down. Leaves it with the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. He's got it on the right. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
It's complete to the right. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. 3rd down play from the gun. Throw to the end zone, picked off. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Looking downfield, it's Ballard. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Well, this defense received a lot of well-earned accolades after registering 4 sacks last week. They've put everybody on notice, and they're doing it again here early, already registering a sack in this one.
The Jayhawks will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. At the 40, there he goes. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Sun Devils headed quickly to the line.
Now, he does a really good job with that mesh point. The mesh point is when he sticks it in the running back's belly. When he pulls it, he gets downhill quick to chew up some quick yards. Nice play early in this football game.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jamison. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Line gets set, first down.
a first down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
He wants to pass it on second down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Feeling some... And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. New Mexico has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside University Stadium. They're up by 7 over Fresno State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Kansas offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Breaks the tackle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on 1st down from the 28. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Makes the grab down the middle. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll leave it with the lone back. They pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. And the Jayhawks are on the move. Dropping back, it's Ballard. Makes his connection. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go to the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Fair catch called for and made. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. And the Sun Devils will keep this drive going. Offense set on 1st down.
Good enough for 1st down.
Looking to move it through the air. That one comes out hot down the right side.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
Off the play fake. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw, extending the play. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
The Sun Devils will send out the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
Hauls it in, looking for space. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll give it to the back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Ballard. Looking to the big tight end. And it's picked off. Looking for more room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator. It's a lot of DCs. They focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a pleasant finish section.
Running back goes in motion. On 2nd down, wants to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw on 3rd. Trying to make magic with his feet. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. From the red zone, looking for a space. And that pass picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
When you get in the red zone, you can see as a defense, you get into your drops really quickly and you get your eyes on the quarterback. And you try to read his eyes and break on the football in such tight windows to throw in. Great job by the defender breaking on the ball, creating the interception.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, moving behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get...
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, it's Ballard. Getting some heat. Got rid of it just in time.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. 3rd and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
Makes a move. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Snags a quick pass on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. And the Sun Devils send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll start this drive with a pass. Throws for the tight end. He makes the catch. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. On the option. He'll pitch it. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this was one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. The Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Give to Brown. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? Caught in the backfield, it's Jamison. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one, he tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Sun Devils. What a catch and run for 6. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Coastal Carolina has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there on the surf turf in Conway. They're up by 4 over Appalachian State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. From the gun, the ground game. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He's got it down the middle.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
Back to throw, it's Ballard. He's got his man. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Throws to the wideout. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Arizona State! Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the 1st half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Slips through the line. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. 1st down here for the offense. He's going to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. A strike downfield. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they've pushed the lead out a little further. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Trying to find his man on first down. Snags it over the middle. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Scanning the field, it's Ballard. Finds his man down the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Looking to go up top on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, but the lead is still big, down 31-7. So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. The returner will field it and bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Caught over the middle. It's Luck. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. He's looking to throw it. Trying to get to it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. These two defenses have really been up to the task so far, and it's hard to ignore how each of these two secondaries have impacted things. They've stayed true to their assignments, covering each receiver like a blanket. And you know what else they've done? They've wrapped up and tackled.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He'll do it himself. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back on the move. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Dropping back, it's Ballard. Looking deep down the right side. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
That QB might want to register as a 501c3. With the amount of donations he is making to the other team right now, interception number 4 now, putting his team in a bad position time and time again. We might want to start thinking about a change here.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Wide out in motion. He'll come out throwing on first down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Jamison. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Brings up 4th down.
The give and the run on 4th down. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down.
4th down and short, you want a no-nonsense run. Nice job by the running back, getting the football, getting downhill, making sure he gets that first down.
Near the 6-yard line. 1st and goal. Arizona.
Quarterback on the keeper. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver coming across in motion. With jet sweep pass. Touchdown, Arizona State! And the beatdown has ensued. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Old Dominion is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 8 over Georgia Southern. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Ballard. He's got the back in the middle. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Gets it out fast. They get him down after he makes the catch. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. He'll just keep slinging it. Had to throw it before he wanted. And the Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Still running at the 40. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. In their running game, that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. The sure hands, it's Luck.
He threw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Off play action. Zings it complete to the right. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got a man, it's Luck. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Handoff from the gun. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Snap from the gun on third down. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And this one splits the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Looking for blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Looking for room. It's Thompson. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the right side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. To the air, it's Ballard. Got his man on the right. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. Gets it out quickly. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll keep it himself. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They're bringing heat. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit.
Offense facing 4th down.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. They think there's room to run to the right here. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Grab near the sticks. It's Jamison. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
The give. At midfield, he's got room. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. They'll throw it on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Brown has it. Made a defender miss. He now has 85 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
And that's a first down.
They'll throw it on first down. A shot toward the end zone, and they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They'll try to get on the same page this time. 2nd and 10 from the 31. This one's complete.
Well, nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Already 2 for 2 on third down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. Give to the running back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Between the uprights, it's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
44, Kansas 10.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Coming after him. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Trying to pick up 7 here on 2nd down from the 20. Back to throw, it's Ballard. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety. He'll bring it back. It's Black.
The return is brought down at the
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Black. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He lost one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He's going to pass. Pressure coming. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Ballard. He finds his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Jayhawks will call on their punt team. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And 1st down for the offense.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the single back. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Setting up the screen. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
At the 39. 1st down for the offense.
The give out of the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, running back gets the give. On the move at the 30. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Man, that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves to change for the first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.